everybody, this is Patricia and welcome back to my Friday Chatty Get Ready with me. So let's go ahead and get started. You know, I have all my skincare on and I have my primer on. Today I'm using the e.l.f. primer that Martha sent me. So let's get started. I've used up all those sample primers I had, so it's time to pull out a regular primer. And I'm using this Tarte Amazonian Clay. I'm getting there. All right. Let's see. Ooh, my hair looks funny. I got it clipped up. What shall we talk about? I've had a roller coaster week of emotions. Is it menopause? What is it? I don't know. At some point, you would think I was bipolar, but I am not. I'm not saying anything. I do have a relative who is bipolar, so I do understand that. I have a niece who is bipolar, so it's nothing to laugh about. But there was a day that I went from a high to a low, like, all in one day. And it's nothing really we can talk about. It's just life, stuff going on. It wasn't my highest high or my lowest low, but it was kind of, I was so excited about something and something else happens and I'm like, really? Life, you're not even going to let me enjoy something? But that just might be normal life. You never know. You just never know when things are going to happen. You just never know when your life is going to change. Of course, it was nothing that dramatic, but it did make me think. If you hear stuff, they're working next door. My husband does want to sell. We're not at a spot where we can really sell right now, and I don't know. I guess we have to kind of put up with it. Let me tell you what happened that really just shook my world. The other night, it was about 10 o'clock at night, we heard this big truck. Well, now, as I just said, we've got big trucks and crap going on. But this truck backed up to our car and started chaining it up. And I ran outside. My husband had already gone to bed. I ran outside and I'm like, what are you doing? And he showed me the paperwork. He had an order to repo our car, except that wasn't our name on the car. It was somebody else's name, but it was our address in our car. And what it is, finally got it all situated. They were repoing it because of lack of insurance. And I'm like, wait, I have proof. And my husband got up by this point, and so he's showing them proof of insurance, proof that that's not our name, proof that the car is not in that name. I mean, we had proof. So the guy took photos with his camera. He was really nice. The tow truck driver, or the repo guy, whatever you want to call him, he was really nice. He took photos. He called it in. They told him not to take the car, and we'd have to take care of it the next morning. So I waited until that office opened, and I called, and they were so apologetic that the cars have GPS systems in them that so if a car needs to be repossessed, they just punch in the GPS and it tells them where it's at and sends the guy to go get it, which is what they did. And what they had done sometime way back, whenever these cars were purchased, they got the GPSs mixed up. So this guy they needed to repo they had put our GPS number in as his. And the lady said she searched and everything. She doesn't know how it happened, but she was so sorry. But by this time, my son, it upset him so bad. He was crying, and he's like, "Are they taking our car?" I mean, it just, as a mom, breaks your freaking heart, you know? So I was mad. I was upset. Let me tell you, I almost passed out. I was so mad, I almost passed out. So I did not sleep good that night thinking, what is going on? I know we've paid all our bills. I know we have insurance. And they were apologetic, but I'm thinking, why didn't they call me? Why didn't they call me and tell me that, oh, it was a big mistake? When they found out it was a big mistake, because their office didn't open till 9. So I waited around until 9. She said she went in early to figure out. Well, when she found out, why didn't she call me and apologize? Why did she sat by the phone and wait for me to call her? If it was me doing my job and I had gone in early, I would go ahead and call. I'm sorry, because they knew what kind of night we had. They could have had the decency to call me. That's just my opinion. Maybe I live life differently than other people, but yeah. So that was why I'm talking about my roller coaster. It was awful. And it wasn't anything we had done. It was done to us. So, there we go. Oh my gosh. That just made me so mad. My husband said we would not be buying a car from them again. And so I agree. I agree. And I did find out we have 1 year left. And our car will be paid for. 1 year left. But that was just a scary moment. It was, what got me worse was how it upset my son so bad, you know. That makes Mama Bear mad. That gives me strength that I normally don't have. I can tend to be kind of stand back and just, you know, well, whatever. But when it comes to my kid, oh heck no. You better watch out. Because I come in, guns blazing. And I told her so too. And she, oh, I'm so sorry. But I know, was it her fault? I don't think so. It definitely wasn't the tow truck driver's fault, and I did not go off on him. I did not, because he's doing a job, and he's told what to do. I knew it wasn't him, but I knew it was the car agency. I knew it was where we purchased the car. I knew it was them. And somebody, you know, somebody messed up. And when was it done? I don't know. We've had the car a while. It could have been done, like I said, we've had the car a while. So it was assigned, I guess, when we first bought the car. And it just so happens the other dude doesn't have insurance on his car. And so that's when they came after us. So if, you know, if the guy had just kept up his insurance, none of that would have ever happened. And it would have never have been found out that somebody switched the GPS numbers. Okay, I'm going to use the Brow Gal. I was so excited to get this. I have used it once just by itself, and I'm going to use it now. I do have a complaint. This wand is really, it's really flimsy. Real flimsy. It doesn't feel sturdy. All right, now think about nicer things. This Tuesday, my baby turned 16. Can you believe that? And he's right outside the door. Are you listening to me, Nathan? Nathan.
Please edit this out. Please don't call me your baby on the internet.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
You're gonna edit this out, right?
I'll edit it out. I promise.
Good.
Okay. Close the door. Close it all the way. Now, let's get to doing my eyes. All right. I'm going to use the, Charlie, no. I'm going to use the My Little Pony palette. And I have to say, I don't care for this palette. I have tried to care for this palette. It has a couple shades I like. It has a couple shades, well, it has a lot of shades I have in other palettes, basically. I still need to play with it more. Therefore, we are using it today and see if I can finally come up with something that I kind of like. Let's get started. Another thing I don't like is this palette only has 4 mattes. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you've got white, you have like a salmon, and a light fuchsia in, well, 2 pinky tones. Let's just say 2 pinky tones, a yellow tone, and a white as mattes. So if I use just this palette to do my eyes, they're going to turn out pink. I mean, I'm going to try not to have a pink eye today, so I'm going to use this color right here. And it does have a name, Applejack. Applejack. Now, I'm not saying I don't like this palette because I don't care for My Little Pony. And I can't really say I don't care for My Little Pony. I've never seen My Little Pony. But, if this palette had been named something from my childhood, the HR Puff and Stuff palette, I don't know, I would have bought it for the name only, but I don't think it would make me like the colors any better. First glance, I thought these colors looked nice, but when you get a little more into the palette, I am not as pleased with it. Now, this is all my opinion. And your opinion could be different because everybody does their makeup differently, you know, anyway. So, now back to what I was saying before we were interrupted. My baby he turns 16 Tuesday, and we are going to Carowinds on Friday. So a week from today, we will be at Carowinds. And I haven't been to Carowinds since the 90s. Wow. I don't know who's going yet. I know Grandma's going, but I don't know if Uncle Kevin and Elizabeth's going, because Meredith and Laura are going to Girl Scout camp. They're going to be camping. Okay, right now I'm going to go ahead and get this shiny cream, which is butterscotch. Take a different brush. Let's see. I'll go in with this brush, and I'm going to put that all over my lid. Yeah, so my goal today is to make this palette not look pink. Make this eye not look pink. Alright. The only thing I have to deepen the crease is black, which is Princess Sparkle, or a deep green, which is Twilight, which is a pretty shade. Should I try that? Yeah. I'm going to take this brush, which does it have a name? It's a Coastal Scents BRC N08. That one. I'm going into Twilight. Let's see what we can do with it. I'm going to put it on my outer V. And brush it. Yeah. Let me get I'm going to blend with this color, this brush I used to put the transition shade in. Oh, okay, I'm going to take this side of the brush and carefully dip it into that dark green or teal and just kind of run it under my lower lash line a little bit. I'm not going dark. Now I'm going back into this matte Applejack, which is that one there, and I'm going back over top of this with some more Applejack. I think that's about the best I'm going to get that. I'm going to take my Stila. I wasn't going to use these, but I'm going to use it. My Stila Glitter and Glow in Rose Gold Retro. And bump up this eye look a bit. And I'm going to put it not all the way across, just kind of over till you get to the twilight color. And I didn't go all the way back to the crease. You can see, and my eyeshadow is creasing. I didn't get that powder on there quick enough. I'm going to take it back because that is kind of creasing back there. I'm just going to kind of, alright, let's let that dry a little bit. I'm going to take my Urban Decay 24/7 pencil in Junkie, which is a same color as that eyeshadow. And I am going to tight line the bottom lash line, the waterline I should say. And then I'm going to just line the upper outer corner. Okay. Now, grab this Burberry mascara that's barely hanging on, but it's time to pull out a new one to use. What do you guys think? I hope that light's not too bright. I don't think it is. I can never judge if it's too bright or not. It's an okay look. Not my favorite. And like I said, that palette is just not my favorite palette. I'm trying to love it. I'll keep playing with it. But now I'm going to take my Essence bronzer that I love. It smells yummy. And I'm going to bronze up my cheeks, under my neck, my forehead. I'm not going to use a blush again today. I don't use a lot of blush anyway. I just barely blush it on my cheeks. And so I'm just not going to fool with it today. I am going to, not that, I'm going to use this Tarte Pro Glow I got in my BoxyCharm, and it is in the color Stunner. It's the squeeze tube, and I'm just squeezing a tiniest bit out. The tiniest bit. And just kind of blending it on my face. My Cupid's bow. And the inner corners of my eyes. That is bright. That helped a little bit. I'm going to line my lips with this pencil I got from Beauty Big Bang. And you get a set of 12 for $5.99. I have a coupon code down below that if you use that, you will get 10% off your order, off everything you order. And these are nice pencils. There, it's nice and creamy. Well, I guess I won't be showing you a picture of what I see outside the window because he just came and started up that big machine and he's headed next door with it. So sorry, but it was just a big thing you dig with. They're getting ready. They're going to build another house over there. Alright, I'm going to use the I'm not sure how to pronounce this. Adesi. The liquid lip I got in my BoxyCharm, and a couple of you ladies gave me the name. Thank you very much. Haute Cocoa. Haute Cocoa. And I'm so forgetful. I'm thinking about writing the name in a Sharpie on here. Haute Cocoa. And my lip liner and my lipstick don't match. Of course not. There we go. I like this color. I like this color a lot, and I like the smell. And it has a little bit of a taste to it also. Very shiny. Very shiny. It is not a matte. Not a matte at all. High definition liquid lipstick. So, let me take my clip down. My fancy clip. Ah! There we go. There's my look for today. What do you think? Look alright? It'll do for today. The eyes didn't turn out too bad. I do need to play with that palette some more. Maybe I will fall in love with it. To me right now, I think it's a palette I need to use with another palette. But I'll give you my final thoughts when I do my review at the end of the month. But there we go. That's the look. So thank y'all for joining me today. I'm not sure how long this video is going to be. I'm going to edit some stuff out. But yeah, thanks for joining me. And I will see you guys next time.